in so many aspects of my life. I am very in love.
Katy Perry honestly jumped into her romance with Justin Trudeau way too fast, and people in her life are reportedly worried. Katy and Orlando Bloom officially confirmed their split on July 3rd, 2025, after nearly a decade together as parents to their daughter Daisy Dove, born 2020. Less than 4 weeks later, on July 28th, 2025, Katy was spotted on a date with Justin Trudeau in Montreal. Like, that's barely a breath. Radar Online reported a lot of people in her life are worried that she's moving too fast. She went straight from their breakup to dating Justin without missing a beat. Relationship coach Teresa Young told Glam that fresh out of long-term partnerships, there's a risk of mistaking lust or the initial excitement for deeper emotional connection. Translation, Katy might still be processing one massive heartbreak while diving headfirst into the next chapter. Body language expert Judy James went even harder, calling Katy a literal pinball dater. Not a great sign for stability. Justin Trudeau reportedly dislikes the public attention that comes with dating Katy Perry, and it's already caused problems. Back in August 2025, just a month after their first date went public, sources told the Daily Mail their romance had cooled off. One source said Justin wasn't thrilled about the pictures getting out from their very first date. Another added, if you're going to be with Katy, you have to deal with the paparazzi. It can be a lot, and it can be overwhelming. For a former prime minister who spent a decade controlling his public image carefully, suddenly being paparazzi target number one for dating a pop star is a whole new level of chaos. Justin is 54, Katy is 41. He left office in early 2025 specifically to escape political scrutiny, and now he's right back in the global spotlight, just because of who he's dating. The discomfort is real. It's the kind of friction that quietly ends relationships over time. Major risk factor. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau literally live in different countries, and the geography is honestly the biggest practical threat to this whole thing. Katy is permanently based in Montecito, California, where her daughter Daisy goes to school and where she shares custody with Orlando Bloom. Justin just bought a massive 4.26 million Canadian dollar, 7-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 1931 stone estate in Montreal's Outremont neighborhood. The deal was registered on February 9th, 2026. Us Weekly reported Justin is showing Katy his new home, where he wants her to live part of the year with him. But another insider clarified that Orlando and Katy have a good rhythm with co-parenting, so that's where Katy spends the majority of her time unless she is traveling on tour. Translation, Katy is not actually moving to Montreal anytime soon. They're still navigating a long-distance relationship, according to Us Weekly. Long distance is hard for anyone. Doing it across an international border with kids in 2 different cities? Brutally difficult. Justin Trudeau being 13 years older than Katy Perry is a real age gap, and it shows up in unexpected ways. Justin is 54, born December 25th, 1971. Katy is 41, born October 25th, 1984. They were both born in completely different decades, raised in completely different cultural moments, and are now at completely different life stages. Justin has 3 teenage kids, Xavier, who is 18, Ella Grace, who is 16, and Hadrian, who is 11, and he's basically done with the active parenting phase. Katy has 1 5-year-old daughter and is right in the middle of being a full-time, hands-on mom. He's settling into post-political life and reflection. She's at her biggest career touring moment ever. They literally want different things from this stage of life. Critics have called this Justin's midlife crisis. Page 6 sources from October 2025 even said dating Katy may just be Justin's answer to going to Burning Man. Honestly, that's brutal. Big age gaps work when they work, but often they really don't. Justin Trudeau faces constant political backlash that follows him everywhere, and Katy Perry is now getting caught in the crossfire too. The biggest recent example happened on June 12th, 2026, when Katy headlined the FIFA World Cup opening ceremony at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Justin attended, supporting her at the USA versus Paraguay opener, while Canada was playing Bosnia and Herzegovina the same day in Toronto. The internet absolutely came for him. Comments called him a traitor and a hypocrite for skipping his own country's game. Justin had to quote post the New York Times on X on June 14th, 2026, writing, "Sometimes supportive boyfriend duties call, but you know who I'm rooting for to take the cup." He was also publicly mocked for holding a plastic cup at Coachella back in April 2026, given his past single-use plastics policies as prime minister. The political baggage is constant. Every public moment with Katy gets dragged into past political controversies. It's a real strain on what should be just a fun romance. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau blended their families way too quickly, and relationship experts have already flagged it. Justin attended Katy's Lifetimes Tour concert in Montreal on July 30th, 2025, with his 16-year-old daughter Ella Grace. Just 2 days after their first public date. 2 days. Relationship coach Teresa Young told Glam this is a textbook red flag. Her exact words: early introductions in a new relationship can add layers of emotional complexity. The ideal is to ensure a relationship is stable and meaningful before involving children. Now Katy and Justin are reportedly planning for blended family living arrangements at the new Montreal home, which Us Weekly described as large enough for a blended family. That's a huge leap when you've only been together for less than a year. Combine Katy's daughter Daisy, who's just 5, with Justin's 3 kids, who are 11, 16, and 18, and you've got 4 kids and 2 careers and 2 countries all mixed together. It's chaotic. The blending might be moving way too fast. Katy Perry's massive career constantly pulls her away from Justin Trudeau, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. Katy is currently in an intense touring phase. Her Lifetimes tour film just premiered at the Tribeca Festival on June 8th, 2026. She headlined the FIFA World Cup opening ceremony on June 12th, 2026. She has over 20 festival shows scheduled across the summer of 2026. Justin, meanwhile, is figuring out his post-political life and seems to want a quieter, more grounded existence in Montreal. Their schedules are basically opposite. When Katy is on tour, she's literally on a different continent. When Justin is doing his post-political appearances, like Davos in January 2026, Katy is in the front row supporting him. 2 competing careers, 2 demanding schedules, 2 completely different daily rhythms. Sources told the Daily Mail back in 2025 that she's busy, he's busy. The newness has worn off. It has cooled off. That was a year ago. The schedules haven't gotten easier. They've actually gotten worse. Russell Brand mocking Katy Perry's relationship with Justin Trudeau publicly is honestly the petty cherry on top of all this.
Look, I was okay with Orlando Bloom. But Justin Trudeau!
Katy was married to Russell Brand from 2010 to 2012 before they divorced messily. Now Russell, who has reinvented himself as a far right-wing commentator, can't seem to stop publicly slamming Katy's new boyfriend. On December 18th, 2025, Russell appeared at a Turning Point USA event in Phoenix with Katy's mom, Mary Hudson, reportedly in the audience, and called Justin that globalist stooge. On the Megyn Kelly show, Russell said about Katy, "Keep checking. She could come to her senses any minute." Brutal energy from the ex-husband. Tabloids like Star magazine have also reported Orlando Bloom is jealous and humiliated by the Trudeau romance, though those claims remain unverified speculation. The point is, Katy's romance with Justin is constantly being publicly questioned by people from her past. That kind of relentless outside noise wears people down over time. It might not break them, but it definitely doesn't help either.